Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Uh, let's just address the elephant in the room. It's been about 9 months since I've made a Captain of Industry video, or any video really. I have been working 60 to 90 hours a week for quite some time now. But I had a little bit of time over Thanksgiving. I started playing an old game that I'd played before called Gold Rush, but I've been thinking about this game a lot, and I've been thinking I'd want to come back to this as soon as possible. So I tried to come back and to our old save so we could pick up right where we left off, and the old save corrupted, or maybe it was the updates that came out between then and now. I don't know, but I couldn't play my old save. Every time I tried to load it up, it would seem to load up. The game would start for just a split second, then the game would crash. So I ended up starting all the way over, and that's got us back to right where, pretty much right where we left off. Although you notice a few changes here. So one is I put the copper build up here, and then the cement build here, and this is over here. Now I'm going to move this. This is kind of temporary, but later game when we upgrade all this and everything, I'm going to build one big iron and steel plant setup over here. But anyway, so we got that there, and other than that, there's not much has changed. Although I did build 3 of these right from the start, right, which let me get through the technology trees much faster, and we're about to unlock our research lab 3 already. So now that did put kind of a hurting on Unity for a little while. So I did hook up settlement power, which I don't think I did in the last video, and I also irrigated my farms. Now you notice here I have a lot of housing built, and the reason I did that was because I just wanted to use all my construction parts 1 and 2 before I took off, went to the movies, and I just left the game run, honestly. So I just built all these and then upgraded as many as I could with what I had. And then I went to the movies and let them build back up while I was gone. But that kept us using wood, right? And the reason I wanted to use wood because I wanted to clear out this area up here because this is where we're going to build our power in this episode. Yes, we can unpause it here. But we want to build our power up here. Now, I kind of want to do this right, though, because the last time I played the game, I didn't set this up quite the way I should have to be able to dig out all the coal. I want to do that right this time. So I want to set up, before we build our power, I want to set up some walls here, which is another reason we're overbuilding our iron or we're overbuilding our concrete. That's one of the reasons why, is because I want to have plenty of it available to build walls. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I also want to figure out where my entrance is going to be. So let's see. Let's build some concrete walls. Buildings for vehicles, maybe? There we go. Retaining wall long. All right, so I want to build a ramp, and I want to build the ramp in here, but I want to be able to build it in a couple different stages. So I'm thinking, let's see, there, it's right at a little. So what I'm thinking, I want to build it outside of here. Its place, and I'm going to build quite a bit of this. Okay, so that's going to be that side of the ramp, and then this side is going to be out here. I wanted to build this because I wanted to know where I was going to set up my coal at. I haven't ran belts to coal anywhere yet because I didn't know for sure where I was going to set up my ramp. But the reason we're doing it this way, actually, I do want to make it wider though, so I kind of put it in the wrong place. It's down to here. And up to there. So the idea is we can build the first section of the ramp here, and then when we need to move in as we go down, we can make the ramp smaller on the inside as well as out here. But that's that. And then I want to build, let's see, so let's turn this on. So see, we need to build this basically. We need to put a corner piece in. Retaining wall corner. These are kind of hard to see. There we go. I actually want this to be here. Interesting. And I wonder if I can just put that there. It's going to leave a little space. See, not sure. Put put a retaining wall short in here. Okay, so what we're going to do then, put this one back. We're going to just move this whole thing out one. Same thing down here too. Now we'll put our corner piece in. And we'll put one in down here too. Now, so we're going to need to build it out quite a ways. I want to build it basically out to this level right here, all the way down. So small section. I don't know if this has changed. I guess I should talk about some of the changes actually while we're doing this. Yeah, I want to build it all the way out to here. So just let me get this part down here. And it's going to be okay if we go a little farther. We'll put our next corner piece in. All right. We'll do the same thing here, but we don't need to go down near as far because this goes up that way. So we'll build down here a little bit and then over a bit. Let's talk about some of the changes. So before we get into this, let's see. So I have excavators and trucks all over the place. This is all done. I dug this down to get this turn this off, but I dug this down to level 3 and leveled out all this ground here. And you can see here there's still like a little bump. So they added dirt all over the ground, which made bricks much better, right? So we actually had access to easy dirt. We dug dirt, made bricks, made this whole process so much easier. So bricks actually, they're still not as good as concrete, but they're actually somewhat useful now. So bricks have been the thing, but I'm also digging down over here to show you that I'm flattening all this out. But yeah, it's not just flat at the start now. You actually have to flatten it out. And I'm going to flatten all this out. I'm going to move my farms over here eventually, but we got to flatten this whole area out. Let's see, is this flat? Let's try. Let's check. Yeah, see some of that still needs dug out. Okay. Anyway. So that's good and done, and I need to clear these trees out too, because I want to move my whole farming facility and everything down here. I did build irrigated farms this time I think I did tell you about. Other things, I noticed they put these little icons on the tops of the storage units here, which is actually kind of nice. You know, lets you know where everything is or what's in it. And like I said, I did move a lot farther past down the tree, so I do have like upgraded storage units and stuff like that now. I have the upgraded housing, all that, upgraded food supply things. This is also temporary. I just put this in to get this going just because, like I said, we needed a Unity earlier. So I just put this in to get this going for now. Eventually, once we move out the farms, we're going to build a better water facility down here and pipe it in up here. Plus, there'll be a water treatment facility that we'll end up building out here too. So that's kind of the plan for now. But up here, though, so once this is built, this is the main thing here is I need power. So what I want to do now, though, is I want to put a storage unit in out here. Storage, so we got the bigger storages. So I want to put this out here. I'm going to put a main big storage out here eventually, and then pipe all the, or belt all the coal in. But this is going to be for coal. Train is too low. The wrong button. And we're going to have them keep this full. And we're going to go ahead and Unity build that actually. Got them build that up. Now, power. So how's this going to work? We need water. Let's see where our water is going to come in at. We have water up here. So that's good. We built this wall here, so we know where to run the water from. And we're going to put a groundwater pump in up here. One pump should do it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll figure that out once we look at the numbers. Put a storage unit in here to get it started getting this filled up. And we'll pipe it. We have pipe 2 now. I don't know if we had that in the last episode or not. I can't remember. It's been a long time, and like I said, I couldn't load the save. So let's see. We'll just usually build this and get this started too. So once we get up and going here. Now, power. So we're going to need. I think I went farther than I could have. So we actually have. No, okay. Yeah, we just have the big generator. So we don't have the second low pressure thing that I thought we had. But that's okay. So this, we're going to use 2 of these in each line. Oops. I keep accidentally raising it. The LP to go that way. See, we'll put this, I don't know, we can move this around later. So we'll put one here, one there. So 2 of these. Now this has a mechanical power. So there's a limit to how much mechanical power. I don't remember what it is. I just know that looks like 7 megawatts is the limit. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. But I remember this works. So 2 of these, and then like they put out 6 megawatts of mechanical power. These turn mechanical power into electric, but these will turn 3 mechanical power into 2 megawatts of electric. These each put out 6, so we got 12 total. These use 3, so we need 4 of these. Four of those, and then these big mechanical flywheels. See, I'm thinking this was kind of meant to be set up as one of these, 2 of these, and 1 flywheel. I don't know that for sure, actually. I'm going to put 2 flywheels in here. Now we can move this whole thing down, actually. Kind of like it up there, but okay. Now we're going to need steam. So this, well, yeah, we got room here. So this inputs. We'll turn this off now. We need 24 high pressure steam for each of these, so we need 48 total just for one of these. But it outputs steam low. We don't have anything we can do with low pressure steam at the moment, so we're just gonna send it out to a stack. Oh, that's right. That's on level 2, isn't it? Yeah, level 1, something like that. All right. Well, then we'll just put a. We don't need a large stack. Okay, we'll just put a small stack out here. Pipe. Pipe 1 will work. What we'll do. If you go from here to there, it raises up. If you go from here to there, it drops down right away. But if we want to hook those in together, then yeah. All right, so that's one setup there. Now we need a boiler. Let's see. I can't remember where boilers are. There we go. Boiler. This uses 30 coal. That's a lot of coal. But it produces 48. We need 48. So 1 boiler for each of these. So that's 30 coal for each of these. That's a lot of coal. Don't really like this, but we'll do what we have to do. Let's see. Our water and our coal will come in the bottom. Our steam will come out the top. Let's flip it. Steam will go straight in here. It's only 48, so we can use a little pipe. Automatically, yeah, it's all on level 1, it looks like. Just like this is on level 1. Alright, and then we'll need a smokestack here. Get this hook straight up, I hope so. Okay. Now we'll need our water and our coal to come in. Our coal comes in by belt. U-shaped conveyor. We have conveyor 2s, but I haven't built steel, I haven't built construction parts 3 or anything. This is going to come in over here. Probably different distance away. Maybe. Be better if it was one more, but whatever. And then our water needs to come down here. How much water are we going to use? Water. Wood chips. We can burn biomass. Wow. Okay. But for now, we're burning coal. So 48 water. This produces 48 water. So we are going to need another one of these because we're going to build 2 of these. Yeah. There's ways to not use groundwater later, but for now, we're just doing it this way. We'll need a big pipe. Should have built that closer. Up. 1. It. Probably should have put it on the same. I probably should have put it on the same plane as the belt anyway. Gotta keep things a little neat, I guess. Yeah. All right, so then we're going to build a second one of these. So we'll copy all this. Don't want the pipe, but I do want the exhaust. There we go. And in feed U-shape. And the water. All right, so that's our 2 power. Built. Let's get this built. Let's Unity build all this. And we should now have, we have 4 megawatts now. We should have quite a bit more. The 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, really? 16 is what we should have. Plus the 4 is 20. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll have to wait till coal gets built up here. We don't need this pipe. Now once this gets up and running, we can set these to balance, which is how we'll use these, I think. All the in feed, not out feed off. Out feed's okay. Built. All right, starting to get some steam. what it is we're obviously not using 20 megawatts, right? So these are only going to spin when we need them. But if we're not spinning these, see, these will need to spin. So what happens is these can shut off, and then these can keep spinning and still produce electricity for a while. But once these are up and running, what we want to do is we want to set these to auto balance. Yeah. So these should not just run all the time. They should only run when they're needed to run, basically. And these will keep these from turning on and off and making our power fluctuate. That's the idea. All right, now that we have that, though, we can turn off our diesel generators. I think we can just turn the priority down, and then it would kick on if, yeah, like these are priority. We're gonna make that. Actually, we'll make that priority, like say, we'll make that say 11. No, it was 11. We'll make it 12. All right, make all of these 12. These will become like our backups, basically. So these should only run. Yeah, 0% utilization. Okay, so these should only run if this ever goes down for whatever reason. But we'll make these priority. That's a build priority. Production priority. Yeah, these are priority 6. All right, so they were already quite a bit lower. I guess they came set up that way. Point is, we have plenty of power now. Not all we want, but plenty for now. When we do get better belts, we can build a couple more of these. But for right now, 60 is all we can infeed. We could infeed off the other side of this, but for now, anyway, we're just going to build the 2. Now, building those 2 gives us plenty of power. And it's something I've been putting off the whole time I've been playing here. Actually, we can turn all this on now. Now, it's true, we don't need all this right now. Right? But we're going to turn it on anyway just so that it's there and it's running when we do need it. And if we ever have power concerns later, we can turn all this off. Control tower has nothing to mine. Yeah, what were these guys mining, actually? I think they were building a ramp over here. It's the current area. Oh, they were down here mining that little flat piece, making that flat. Okay. So yeah, we want them building a ramp up here to get up to the next level. So we're gonna put the area down here. All right, so this is level. So that's level 10. So we want to get down to level 10. Far enough back. Now they should come over here and start working on that ramp. That means we don't need this area anymore. Okay. All right. So power's up and running. We got everything turned on. We got that turned on. We wanted to turn these vehicle parts back on again. And we can turn on the second lab part machine. Just we don't really need this yet. We've been doing fine with 1, but 2 will just make it a little faster. Okay. So we have plenty of power. Now, what was I going to do with that power? There was a next step. Oh, I also upgraded the ship quite a bit. Let's see. We've got armor plating, we got guns, and I've also been checking out the map, right? So we have this big area here on the map. Now, these places are all too far. We don't have enough fuel, so we need to upgrade the ship again to be able to get out here. So, but we've explored everything we can explore. We got our diesel or oil rig here working. Let's see. We've been trading with other settlements. We've been hooking stuff up. But we don't really need, like, there's another oil rig out here. We're not going to need that for a long time. There's a cargo ship here that takes steel and copper. I haven't built steel yet. Steel's the next thing we need to get done. There's a sulfur mine out here. We're going to have plenty of sulfur for making our own. Quartz, we'll probably get to that later game. But for now, anyway, everything that we can do out here is done. So let's see. Steel is going to be our next. And like I said, we're just going to build it right here, but it's going to be kind of a temporary thing because eventually we're going to build one big steel iron setup over here in this corner. But for now, we're going to take 4 of these. We need to be 3 apart. This is going to make, yeah, it does take molten iron, I believe. Okay, I want to build, see what I had to do here, I had to do this like squiggly thing with the, if I just built these a little bit farther out, I could have done fine and not had to make that all a squiggle. So I'm going to do that this time with the steel. But steel uses a different cooled caster is what it uses, right? Yeah. But it takes an oxygen furnace to turn iron into steel, and then a cool caster to make the actual steel bars, and that takes some water too, but we'll get to that eventually. So we have this first. Actually, this puts out 12, right? Oh, it puts out 24. Okay, so we need 2 of these. No, we just need 1 of these because it takes in 24 but only makes 12. Okay. So we do just need 1 of these. Let's split this. There we go. And like I said, I wanted to put it out a little farther. Actually, we'll just move it down to make it equal with this one. That works. Put our molten channel in. Okay. Need a smokestacks. Feels good, and then our slag will infeed. Shape. That's fine. We'll be able to hook the others and just into this without going all weird like that, but that's fun. Slag goes in there. Okay, so then we need a cooled caster. In the metallurgy, there we go. Caster. Yeah, so this comes out to there. All we need is some water in this one and another molten channel. All right, so that is our setup for that. I probably shouldn't have put that in yet because I'm going to be copying this. We'll do this all here in a minute. All right, so we're going to copy this. Okay. Copy both of these. Now we're going to run our U-shape for our, raise it up one, why not? All right, now our infeeds here. We have that split now. Really too bad. I should have built these out here. In fact, I might just do that actually. Now, I'll come back and do that when we have bigger ones. When we have bigger ones, I'll put 1 coal and 1 iron out here. But for now, we're going to build another one. So we're going to copy these. Oops. Both of these. Put them out here. Yeah, it works. All right, so we're going to need U-shaped conveyor. For our coal, we'll come out to here, there, there. This one will come out there. This one will come out at height 1. It's much cleaner setup. A little bigger, but much cleaner. All right, we're going to build all of this. We should have enough unity. Okay. Got other parts? Guess we don't. All right, we'll just unpause it. I'll build it as I can. Got most of it though. We will need to get water in here, and we'll need to get a box out here for steel. So I want to put the box over here. I want these lines to run right next to each other for now. And we're just going to use a small box. Well, big box, but little small box here. Put the box here, actually. And we need, oh, these would be flat conveyors. And we're going to need, actually, put a flat conveyor in here. That's going to be tricky. That storage thing's right in the way, actually. Yeah, I want to bring the steel down over here, but I need to get it past all this first. Put it there first. Delete these. I'd like to just delete that, honestly, but that's all right. This is the one I actually want to leave here. Anyway, we'll quick remove these. Now, these flat conveyors, they need to go up to 1, 2. Okay, that's not going to work. 1. Might work. See if that works. Oh, that's belt 2. Crap, I messed that up. I don't have the parts to build that. Flat conveyor 1. That's better. Okay, so under these. Then go. I can't tell. I think we're good there. All right. I don't want to. That's better. Out here into a box. Wow, it was a lot of work. Storage. That's going to be for steel. Steel. There it is. Nothing's done. There we go. Turn that off and off. All right. It's going to take a while because all this needs to build yet too. But that will be our steel. We'll go ahead and unpause it. Unpause this much anyway. We'll wait to unpause that big belt later. Did these carry over the settings? They did. Okay, good deal. All right. That is steel taken care of and down here where we're going to need it. And that leads us to construction parts 3. That's our next one. We always want construction parts, but we also want to upgrade all these at some point. I don't want to do it yet, I guess. I'm not sure which one we can make. Construction parts 3 in. Can't make it in the starter one, which is what all these still are. So, but we can make it in the second one. We can. All right. Now, so the way I've been doing this, we have 6 on this one, which gives us some spare parts to build with. We have 5 on this one, which also gives us spare parts to build with. So we're just going to go 4 on this one. I'm going to leave some more space in between these now. This is going to be for construction parts 3. Off. Off. Now, we just need construction parts 2 and steel, which we just got up here, or we will eventually. Let's see, anything go straight in here and make this easier? Sure, those on a flat conveyor. Okay, and then we want this one to come out 1 high. Flat. That way, I guess. All right, and we'll put a box out here. Now, I'd actually like to put a bigger. Well, I want to put a smaller box out here, but then a big box here. So we're also going to redo this. We're going to put a. Yeah, I'll get to that here in a second. But Okay, storage. Want it there? Probably don't. I probably want it. Back conveyor again. Okay, so what I want to start doing here though is I want to start putting in a, let's see, we'll need a flat balancer here. Okay. And we'll put another box out here. Now I'm gonna hold off on this one because we're gonna get bigger storage and eventually, and once we get bigger storage, I'll put it in. But the idea here is the priority out is going to be further down the line to fill up this box. But we're gonna do the same thing here too. Flat balancer here. And I really, actually, let's just do this. I hate later on when I come back to unload or upgrade these belts. I hate having those little ones in there. Ugly, but whatever. We'll make this the priority out. We want to do the same thing up here. It's kind of hard because all this stuff's in the way. We'll come back and do that later. I mean, I do want to do it, but we'll come back and do that later. This is actually up and running though. That's good. Set still need. Getting close. We'll quick deliver it. All right. So that's going to be construction parts 3 up and going. I'm going to just let it run for a little while and come back when that's all done. So we'll be back here in a second. All right, so I realized that we actually forgot to run water and hydrogen over here our steel. So our steel's actually not done. So I need to get on that. So let's see, how are we going to get water over here? Could do, I suppose, is upgrade this pipe. Run our pipe. Over there isn't going to hurt anything. I want it to come in right about here. Go up one from there. We also need oxygen. So we need, let's see, where is oxygen? Is it in the middle? No. Separator, there we go. So let's see, that puts out 36. How many does these take? Each of these takes 18. Two. So we need 2 of these air separators. there. Yeah, why not? All right, we'll need a couple stacks. Feed the nitrogen into the air. It doesn't cause any pollution or anything. And we'll need a pipe too for this one too. There, up one, all the way across. Okay. Need to get these up and running, but we also need a bridge in here. Building for vehicles, let's put a small bridge right here. Like I said, that whole steel and iron is all temporary. So I'm not worried about the belt spaghetti or the pipe spaghetti or anything like that for now. But we need to get this built. Quick delivery, good. You need to get all the stuff inside the trucks can't reach. Quick delivered. Trucks can't reach all that, but still. And then we'll just unpause this. Alright, so steel will be up and running once we get all that done. I did unpause all of our concrete too. Alright, and we're still waiting on this down here to be built. Okay, so we'll be back here in a minute when this is done. Okay, everything is built now. And let's see, I upgraded all these to make these run a little faster. And that got us to here, got everything built. And then we were severely low on iron, and our maintenance was getting low, so I had to boost one of our maintenance here. But I ended up upgrading our iron belt so that we could get this iron faster here and here, and then all throughout here as well. But we need to upgrade a lot of belts. So like this concrete belt here needs to be upgraded. That's what's slowing us down now. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. That'll mean we need to upgrade this iron belt or concrete belt as well. I got that done. That should, okay, we're going to need to upgrade this belt. And that should actually be, nope, this belt down here I believe needs upgraded. Upgrade that one and then upgrade this one. Okay. That should at least get us running at basically full capacity for now. Until we start running out of stuff, which we will. We're not producing as much iron as we're using at the moment. But that's okay. We'll get back to that later. But for now, I want to move this over here just for a future type thing. So what I want to do is I just want to copy this. We already have these parts over here, which is why I just want to put them here. Trucks will be able to get to them here. As long as I can get off this belt here. I think I can. Squiggle. Don't really want to squiggle. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here, quick build this. That's where I want it, so that's where we're going to put it. But I want to delete this entire belt. Get that out of there quickly. The reason why is because later on we're going to have bigger storage, and I'm going to want bigger storage in here. We're going to delete this belt as well up to there. That. That helps. Still has a squiggle. All right, if we're going to have a squiggle, let's squiggle. Squiggle like that, I guess. That's fine. Get all that building. Actually, going to pause this though. The idea is that we'll take everything out of here, put it in there by truck, hopefully. Speaking of trucks, I'm building a few more. Like that. Let's see. So, yeah, 6 excavators up here now. That should be good. We were running low on limestone here, so I had to put some more trucks down here to get the limestone up there. So that should be filling up now. And let's see. So next is we should upgrade these belts. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. This one will need upgrade. No, we already did that one. Yes, yes, we did. All right, so this one needs upgrade. We already did that one. All right, we need to upgrade these. How much do these put out? 12. Yeah, but later it's gonna put out more anyway. So let's just upgrade all these. All but the last one anyway. Okay. So now our concrete should run full blast. All right. So I paused this too because we were burning a lot of coal here for no reason. So I just paused that. I'll need to unpause it at some point, but for now, once we get bigger vehicles, coal won't be an issue. But before we get bigger vehicles, see our research has stopped. So I had to delete this here, and I forgot I didn't pause this fast enough. That's what happened. So this was staying full, and then they were feeding in there, and I needed to delete all that to get it out of there. But we need to research parts too. So what we're going to do here, this one doesn't look right. You got to use this one. Yes. Okay. So we need paper and steel. That's not an issue. That's actually going to be vehicle parts on these. This up first. Well, that's our line, are they? Pause. Yeah, I have that pause for a reason because we had to, when I deleted all that, some of it went over here. So in order to get them to bring it back over here, we'll need to leave that line paused. All right. Transport. So this will be a flat conveyor. Doesn't need to be a fast one. Now we need paper. In order to get paper, I think we need a shredder. What would shredder be? Wood to wood chips. What we're going to do is we're going to put this up here. Flat conveyor. We don't need a huge amount of these, at least I don't think so. But we are going to put this in a box here. Now it seems weird, but we just go straight to the box. No, I guess we can't. So we'll set this up for wood to wood chips. Wait, is that a U-shaped conveyor? That's what it is. Okay. We go straight to one of these. Again. Okay. That'll be wood chips. We're going to want to keep that empty-ish. All right. And we'll quick build this. All right. So now we got some wood chips being made. And then with wood chips, I think they take limestone. That's why I'm thinking I'll put it up here. And is it chemical plant? It is. Chemical plant plus limestone. Oh, plus steam. We'll need steam for this too. Okay, that's a different story then. Excuse me. Steam. Got some steam up here. But this is using 100% of the steam that makes. We do have coal here too, so I guess we'll put a steam thing here. Let's see. Water? Yeah. Boiler? Hate wasting 30 coal a minute for this, but put this here. Okay, that'll output steam. Steam needs to go to a chemical plant. That's under crude oil chemical plant? Yes, crude oil. I don't know where the water infeed is on this. But wood chips plus limestone plus steam. Doesn't take much steam. Hopefully that won't run too often. Smokestack. All right, now this takes coal. And this takes limestone. Bummer. Okay. Do this way. Scoop up. Another U-shaped conveyor for limestone. Now this is going to output paper. Pretty sure paper goes in this. Would make only make sense if it did. We're actually going to keep this empty because we're going to be moving that down. But how much paper does that make? 12. Okay. What else does this need? This needs wood chips. Where are we going to put the wood chip box? I think we're going to put it back here, actually. Fit? No, it won't fit. Okay. Okay. Put the wood chip box up here first. This one into there. Then we'll put a transport box. Flip. There we go. Okay. Let's build that. Now, put a box out here. I might want to put that here, actually. Vehicles should be able to get in here. If not, we can put a little bridge in here. Want this to be paper. Does these need anything else? That part's one, paper, and steel. Wow, that was complicated. All right, now I'm gonna need a bridge too. Okay. Way more complicated than it needs to be. That's gonna be that part's two. Out to a box. Okay. Waiting on paper now. All right, but that'll come out to that box. I'll go ahead and build that, I guess. Okay. Come up here to this box. Not gonna build that yet. We want something to build up in here so that I can upgrade these. We don't have any of those yet. Upgrade them. Oh, these are getting dumped in there. Good. How are we doing up here on paper? Are we making some paper? That way. Oh, I forgot to. I thought we were making paper this whole time. This needs wood chips. Making stupid little mistakes, aren't I? Limestone still isn't keeping up. I got 6 trucks and 2 excavators down there. Work on that later. It's doing good enough for now. All right, so what was the next thing? Food storage 2, low supply of water. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, we're getting some rain at least. Set the recipe on that too. Of course I did. Water's becoming an issue, but I got a plan for that. I want to build a water area up here that just makes water out of ocean water, a big area up here. And I want to feed that down through everything, so all the way down here to our town, actually. But that's for another episode. Now I want to get Lab Parts 3 up and going. What is after Lab Parts 3? Advanced diesel, I don't want to do that yet. We still have some oil down here. I think they upped the amount of oil that's in the ground. We still have almost 80,000. That's not bad. I'm pretty sure the first time I played this, we only had 80,000 in here. So we're doing okay there. We'll do advanced diesel later, but if I can get away with it, I'd like to do advanced diesel all at once instead of just doing the kind of half planned one and then the full planned one later. I'd like to just do it all at once. How are we doing the trees? Yeah, we're out of trees to harvest. Okay. I want to start getting all of this down here. Actually, you know what? I want all that out of there. But I think we should do this area down here first. Want this out of there, but we want this here because this is where we're going to build our oil eventually. All right. That part yet? No. Paper yet? We're producing paper now. It's probably empty. Oh, that's going to take a little bit. How we doing over here? That out of there? No, not quite. Trying to figure out how I'm going to restart that belt. I can get it there, I guess. Barely, but I can get it. There we go. I'll restart that later. Just make sure I can click it. Crap, I did not want to put this here, actually. I kind of don't have a choice now, but this is where I wanted to outfeed the recyclables from when we upgrade this. Oh, upgrading these is something we do need to do. Unboost it once we do. These can be upgraded again later, and then they start putting out recyclables. So that's kind of a problem, actually, that bridge. I don't know. I might end up putting another box out here and then just going into this one. Probably what I'll end up doing, and then getting rid of that bridge so we can output recyclables. Yeah, see, we can switch to making recyclables. So that's probably the idea. But I want to build vehicle parts too out here. So that bridge is going to go at some point. But it's just a cheap, fast way now. And we're finally starting to make a few. That's good. Excuse me. Did fill that one up at least. See, the only place they actually need these outside is over here, so it's okay. Actually, okay if they're over there, because the ship will need them to repair itself. So that's fine, actually. And we're getting our first. Is that enough to even upgrade one of these? Not quite. Close, but not quite. And good deal. Okay. And we'll just set these to upgrade, but we'll let it do it on its own. Once that's done, we can set our new research. Now, these are going to output recyclables? Yes, they are. All right, so we're definitely going to have to get recycling set up here very shortly. And I was actually hoping to have all that moved before that happened, so. Okay, but research. Okay, we want the large storage units. We want salt, which will get us to glass. We want thermal desalination, that'll take care of our water problems. Power generate, that'll give us a little more power. We do want that. Chicken farm fermentation, we'll hold off on all that. Vehicle management, hold off on that. We want to get to hydrogen production. I think we're going to want electrolysis, plastic, we're going to wastewater treatment, we're going to want that. Generation, not so worried about. Okay, then we're going to want to get all the way over here to ship weapons. Upgrade our ship all the way. Then after that, we can just go in whatever order. We don't care. Smelting, that's actually probably should have went to that one fairly soon. All right, so that'll be good for now, though. The trajectory we're on. All right, so current research is too advanced for our lab. I'm aware of that. More lab parts, and for that we just need paper. Coming slowly but surely. I'm pretty sure we'll actually. Let's see. This is producing 12. These are using 12. So yeah, it'll keep up eventually. All right. So I think that is where we're going to end this episode, guys. So it's the first episode in a long time. Now, a quick heads up on that though, I'm off. This is the first week of December, and I'm actually off. So, and then after this week, I'm going to go back to working like 50-ish hours a week. So, I should have more time to make episodes, but I'm not going to have time to make them the way I used to. So, I will try to get like a single episode out a week at least, right? But I can't make any promises. But I'm going to try to can a few of these episodes too. So, at least for the next several weeks, you should be getting an episode a week, guys. And that's the plan. And I am sorry for all the time I was off and away from YouTube, but it just real life got in the way, I guess. But that is where I'm going to end the episode. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.